Tyron Smith is out. But next man up. And that next man is Tyler Smith. Let's talk about it. So, I want to be very, very clear. I 100%, 200% think that Tyron Smith's replacement is on this team, and his name is Tyler Smith. I 100%, 200% think that Tyler Smith has to kick out to left tackle right now. I don't know what the Cowboys are going to do, and obviously this injury, the Cowboys brass knew. They would be fools not to know that at some point Tyron Smith would go down. I might mess that up a couple times throughout this video. That Tyron Smith would go down. But I think the overreaction, the panic, is kind of alarming from fans that, we need to do this, we need to do that. Now, I've tried to keep a level head throughout all of this, and you have to keep your composure throughout any situation in life. Things have a way of working themselves out. I want to take in all the information. I want to look at all my options, and then I want to say, I watched Tyler Smith play NFL preseason games, and I've been very pleased with what I've seen. Now, Dallas didn't quote-unquote make him the starter, but do we really think that Connor McGovern was going to play more reps this year than Tyler Smith at guard? Absolutely not. He was going to be in there at guard very, very soon. The strength is unreal. This did speed up the process, however. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because what I said is the strength is unreal. When you see Tyler Smith play football, he has NFL power. He has NFL pedigree. He looks like an NFL football player. Coaches have to coach. Coaches have to develop. Like, Pittsburgh has a quarterback by the name of Kenny Pickett. Do they want to let him sit for a year? I'm sure they do. But what I've seen, you already know what Mason Rudolph is, okay? You already know what these guys are. So, and I don't want to turn this into Pittsburgh talk, but I'm pretty sure that Pickett is going to be in there from what I've seen. Tyron's out. Isaiah Wynn, Andrew Whitworth, Eric Fisher, making a rush to do something irrational when the answer could be right in your face is what scares me. Let's talk about Isaiah Wynn. Played 15 games last year. Somebody help me out. Why do the Patriots want to get rid of him? Bill Belichick, one of the smartest coaches, one of the best to ever do it, one of the best when it comes to developing players, developing a mindset, developing teams. Why is he listening to trade offers for Isaiah Wynn? Number one, he knows that teams will overreact. Number two, he knows that teams need tackles. Teams need tackles. But then number three, I'm pretty sure that his team would need tackle depth. So there's something that he knows about the player that the rest of the league doesn't, but he's going to fleece the rest of the league. Isaiah Wynn's been injured. He's a lot younger than Tyron Smith. He's been injured a lot to only be 26. I think that the reps are good, but I also think that you could overreact just to end up with another problem, and you have to pay him. And I'm sure if you were going to sign him, you had to let his people know, or his agent know, that you're going to do some type of a long-term deal with him. Now, I covered Isaiah Wynn coming out of college, and I love the player, but I don't know. You drafted a tackle. He played tackle at Tulsa. He gave you some really good tape. Were their hands at times not the best? Yeah. I think what Tyler Smith will probably have to improve on the most is just the footwork in the sets. And that's just going to come with time and reps. But I don't think that going out and getting somebody, like what you wanted to do, I get it. You wanted him and Willetsko or him and Ball to kind of grow together and be kind of grandfathered in. But things change. Plans change. But you can't overreact and do something rash that could just turn into a worse situation and you stunt his growth. Because what could also happen is the latter, Tyler Smith could jump in at tackle and look really good. I got news for y'all. Tyron Smith isn't coming back this year. Tyron Smith's career is probably over. Unfortunately, Joe Rod has called it for a long time, but Tyler Smith's career is probably over, y'all. When you start having non-contact injuries, major injuries, if I'm Tyron, I'm thinking about it. Like, I know he probably still would want to play. And then there are thoughts and there are, ideas about, okay, let's kick Zach to right tackle. Let's kick Steele to left. Let's kick Tyler to right guard. That's a thought. But I just think that Dallas believes in what they do. And I can't say that they're wrong because up until this point, Tyler Smith has looked really good. And they drafted a left side of the line player. Is he going to be thrusted in there early? Yes. But that's life. Such is life. So to me, Foots, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you have the answer on your team. Isn't the way that you wanted to happen, but you had to know. Every fan watching this channel had to know. At some point, I told you I was going to do it again. Tyron is going to get hurt, and he got hurt. It's Foots. I actually had another video planned, but this is kind of an emergency video. You guys let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts. I want you guys' thoughts on this one. It'll be interesting to see what the Cowboys do. Peace.